Hey, what is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video of my sports, Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over a football game for Monday, September 13th, 2021. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And if for some reason you're curious to know why I'm picking these games, you have to join my Patreon. One picture always in writing, underlined, and italicized. For more information on that, please read the description of this video. I wish you guys the best of luck in your picks today. Let's go ahead and get into the game. We're going to be looking at Monday Night Football, Ravens versus the Raiders in Las Vegas, Nevada. On this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers. The way that it's structured here, I have the distance to the Super Bowl. Actually, I don't. It is... Let's redo that. 13. Super Bowl is 2, 13, 2022. Okay. It is 153, 154 days till the Super Bowl. So I have my distance to the Super Bowl right here. This is week 1. I have the location of the game, stadium, coordinates, city, state. Right here is the head-to-head between the two teams, regular season. And then right here is the home team, the Raiders, their season record, their coach's record, to and from his birthday, the starting quarterback record, to and from his birthday, and then the team name Gematria down here. And then right here is the away team, their season record, their coach's record, to and from his birthday, their quarterback's record, to and from his birthday, and their name Gematria right here. So we have the Ravens versus the Raiders. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go over the numbers that I like for the Raiders. And then I'm going to go over the numbers that I like for the Ravens. And then it'll be up to you to decide what you think is going to happen. So let's start with the Raiders. Raiders have interesting numbers. And I actually was kind of following these numbers the last 2 games, I think. Or was it the last game of last year? And it didn't happen. Potentially could happen in this game, or maybe not. But Raiders have a huge number right now, and we're going to look at it. It's going to be the number 115. So Nevada sums to 115. The coordinates of the stadium is on the 115th west coordinate. The word Raiders sums to 115. Will the Raiders coach, John Gruden, finally get his 115th regular season win? That would be the question. Plenty of 115s for them to do it. I guess if there was ever a time for him to get his 115th regular season win, it would be at home in Nevada. 115 on the 115th coordinate. Raiders 115. That would be the theory. 115. It is 27 days since his 58th birthday. Today with 27 date numerology on the Gregorian. 58 sums to 115. So 27 days from his 58th birthday, on a day with 27 date numerology for the Gregorian, he can get his 115th regular season win. 58 sums to 115. He can also get his 58th regular season win as a coach for Raiders, as he gets his 115th regular season win overall in Nevada. 115 on the 115th coordinate. Raiders 115. So there's that for sure. For Derek Carr, he wears the number 4. And Lamar Jackson, he wears the number 8. So 4 versus 8, like 48. Derek Carr can get his 48th regular season win as the Raiders become 4-8, like 48 head-to-head against the Ravens regular season. The number 4 quarterback versus the number 8 quarterback. Derek Carr would sit on 63 regular season losses for his career. Today with 63 date numerology on the Gregorian, as well as 27. Then I think that's about it for the Raiders. For John Gruden, that 115 is pretty big with the 58. There's a lot there. And then you have the 48-63 for Derek Carr. And I think, I didn't really see anything for the Ravens coach, 129 or the 80. Lamar Jackson for the 30 or the 8. Nothing really jumped out at me at that. But it is the 7th day of the Hebrew Civil New Year, which means tomorrow is going to be the 8th day. And so maybe number 8, Lamar Jackson, gets his 8th loss heading into the 8th day of the Hebrew New Year. So I'd put that there as well. And those are kind of the numbers for the Raiders. So let's look at the numbers for the Ravens. And we'll start here again, just because the Raiders, I think, are going to be tricky here in the first 3 games. Now, we see all this. Nevada 115. John Gruden could be 115 and get his 58th win. 58 sums to 115. 27 days from his 58th birthday. Today was 27-day numerology. Raiders sums to 115. Plenty of connection there. However, Derek Carr, this is his 111th regular season game. John Gruden could get his 111th regular season loss. This is John Gruden's 113th regular season game as a coach for the Raiders, which means his next one's going to be his 114th. And Derek Carr's next one is going to be his 112th. Is there a possibility for John Gruden to become 114, 112 in his 114th game and Derek Carr's 112th regular season game? For that to happen, the Raiders would have to lose this game and their next game. So I think this is the big trick here, is the 111 and the 113. Just because, maybe they get the 115 in their third game. I think their third game is at home. Their next game is away and their third game's at home again. Maybe they get it in their third game. Maybe they go 0-2 to start and then they get then he gets his 115th in the third game at home. Maybe that's potential. At that time, it'll be his 115th. Maybe he gets his 115th win and his 115th regular season game as a coach for Raiders. But if that were to happen, then you're going to be like, okay, well, is he going to get his 116th and his 116th, 117th and his 117th, and his 118th? How long does that pattern go on? So this makes it very tricky for the Raiders because there's just these numbers. Derek Carr's next one's going to be his 112th. His next one's going to be his 113th. His next one's going to be 114th. He's sitting here at 114, 110, 113th game. Next one's going to be his 114th. The next one's going to be 115th. So there's a lot of trickiness here that I wanted to point out. Also, this is the first game of the NFL season that ends with Super Bowl 56. Maybe John Gruden opens up the NFL season by getting his 56th regular season loss as a coach for the Raiders to honor the season that ends with Super Bowl 56. There's potential there. And then what would be in favor for the Ravens is today has 43-date numerology on the Gregorian. 43 sums to 59, and it also sums to 130. And John Harbaugh, his name sums to 59. He can get his 130th regular season win, 10 days, or a total span of 11 days till his 59th birthday. So 43-date numerology on the Gregorian, 43 sums to 59 and a 130. It's 10 days till his 59th birthday. He can get his 130th win regular season. His name sums to 59. In regards of it being 10 days till his 59th birthday, the Ravens could start the season off 1-0, like 10 on the road and for the season. 10 days till his 59th birthday. His name sums to 59. 130. His name sums to 113 as well. We know this is John Gruden's 113th regular season match as a coach for the Raiders. And for Lamar Jackson, He can get his 31st win, I guess. And then he can sit on 7 losses. Again, it is the 7th day of the new year. Tomorrow's the 8th day of the Hebrew New Year. So I guess that could be interchangeable. 7-8-8-7. 7th day of the first month, like 71. He was born on January 7th, 1771. But the reason why I have this dark blue and cantaloupe is because, for one, the 7 here for the cantaloupe Hebrew symbol, he can sit on 7, and then he can get his 31st win. 31-7, 317 is the 66 prime number, and the words Baltimore Ravens sums to 66. So as a starting quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens, he can have a 31-7 regular season record. 317, the 66 prime number. So maybe that's just a Baltimore Ravens thing. Baltimore Ravens connection. And I think that's about it, really. Oh yeah, and then one last thing, I guess. Ravens. I suppose they could become 9-3 head-to-head against the Raiders, regular season, and it would happen on Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football sums to 93. And Ravens could become 9-3 head-to-head against the Ravens on Monday Night Football, where John Gruden gets his 56th loss to open up the season that ends with Super Bowl 56. And then Lamar Jackson could become 31-7, 66 prime for Baltimore Ravens, 66. And then you have that 43 connection for John. And then 10 days till his 59th birthday. Ravens could become 1-0, 1-0, like 10. And at the same time, for the Raiders, there is the number 4 quarterback versus the number 8 quarterback for 48. Derek Carr can get his 48th win. Raiders can become 4-8 head-to-head against the Ravens. Derek Carr can sit on that 63 on a day with 63 date numerology. 27 date numerology as well. 27 days since John Gruden's 58th birthday. He can get his 58th win. 58 sums to 115. He can get his 115th regular season on time. Raiders 115, 115 coordinate. Nevada 115. So plenty of numbers to mess around with. The Raiders numbers are super tricky, I think, in my opinion, with the 111 and the 113, knowing that his next game is his 114th, his next game is his 112th. If Raiders lose their first two, John Gruden will be 114, 112. Yeah, I think that's it. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. Hopefully I gave you some insight of what's going on with these numbers, and it adds to your decode. And I hope you make the right pick and win all your bets and win all the money in the world. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate the support. I'll see you guys next time.